appreciate. I struggle to be surprised.
I was caught off guard. But I should not have been. The fog set in and I could not see the forest before me. Old friend. Long ago we stormed this sea of wagons under winter's blanket. You have stood at my side for many long years.
Ne oluyor? Tuvaletten hap konuşuyor.
Come. Let's share the balm of all torment, the soothing liquid of chaos.
Lan beraber ne yaptınız orada? Hala.
Oh, jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Oğlum bu adam burada satıyor da. Bizim herifler nerede? Üstteymiş lan. Ben de diyorum nerede bunlar? Tuvalette birlikte mi? Ne yapıyorlar canım?
The ceremony hastens to start. Let's not keep the crowd waiting.
Eivor! Yes, let us go. To inscribe our names in history. No more pulling strings. This throne and its burdens are mine.
Come on! I need a challenger!
Freistad asks inu sinne. Dugadi en egi ens vel eiki. Insyn stallerin.
Enjoying the festivities.
Wolf-kissed, yes. Happy to be here.
The crowning of a new king. It's not something I've seen this close. And a power trip.
And mintas with neon new this net tiam.
Have you had enough fun? My crowning must come soon.
Evet eğlendik.
I'll save some for later. Let's make a king of you.
To Eivor and the Raven clan of Mercia, our newest ally in blood and glory.
To Halfdan King, I lift my horn and raise my brow to speak this praise. Crown spire, stout oak of Valkyries, spinner of battle wisdom, long may you live and rule. Skull!
Ah siktir. Lan bu şeyin...
Moira, what is this metal? It's soft, like Roman pipes.
Ah, that's lead. A toxic metal.
And was it lead that drove the Romans mad? Can metal do this to a man?
Oh, God in heaven, yes. The Romans knew this well. And my poor mother, she drank from cups like these for so long.
You, all these years you gifted me poison. You gifted me madness.
Old friend, please. Your sickness has clouded your judgment.
This sickness was no accident. I trusted you.
Sheath your weapon, Farvid.
Eivor, make this man see sense. He's old, sick, and his mind is unclear.
Horse shit! You want me dead, you lying shithog? I was a fool to not see it.
Treason must never go unpunished.
After all we did together? After all we won?
If any of my clan committed such a betrayal, I would rip his flesh from his bones.
You are not the warrior you used to be, old friend.
Whoa, whoa. Savaşıyor. Seninle şiş atma savaşıyor. Whoa, whoa.
Look at him, people. Is this how a leader should behave? Come to your senses.
Now bleed!
Yat aşağı.
The end of our road.
Stand, you treasonous bastard! Stand and fight me!
Old friend, do you remember the days we raced our horses across the length of this land? You were always faster. You always won. Because I let you win, my Jarl. So I will let you win one last time. We will meet once more in the corpse hall.
Siktir be. Üzüldü lan adam.
Afton, it's time I go. I'm leaving for Mercia, going home.
Then go with this. A sign of friendship. A bond between our clans, a symbol of the pain and suffering it took to win the peace.
I hope we were right about him.
Umarım. Evet. Buranın ittifakını da aldık. Ne oldu?
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news. Just came to give you a kiss.
How sweet of you, love.
It was rubbish. You had discarded it.
It was not rubbish. I intended to use it. Please, calm down.
Bunlar ne yapıyorlar? Mesaj var mı? Yok.
Aid me. Be my eyes. Where is Sigurd? I have no doubt he will take my side.
If you think Sigurd will take the side of a thief, you are a brazen fool.
How dare you?
Please, quiet. Stop yelling.
Ne oluyor burada ya?
Randvi, what is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid, with Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you set them judgment?
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more. Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You will state your cases and I will hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able.
Holger.
Holger, what say you in your defense?
Short days ago,
I found a pile of mildew-stained detritus beneath the docks and salvaged what I could. I wish to use it as a canvas, you see, as a conveyance for my latest works. The sailcloth was in such a state and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Hardly. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit a bold new life.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something and now unreasonably seeks its return.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Bir de seni dinliyorum bu konuda. Dur.
Gudrun, you may speak.
I've been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrawls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now, Gudrun, what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
Evet. Yeteri kadar dinledik. Abi malın mesela hani sonuçta mal Holger'ın yapılması gereken, hani bunu çöp olarak zannedip almış olması onun hatası ama bedelini vermesi lazım.
All right, I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet! Let me speak.
Gudrun. Holger. Hangisi Holger?
I have much to consider and should like to hear you. Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet! You're... Now, Gudrun.
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky... I ask only...
So Holger...
That is right.
Gudrun haklı.
All right.
I might have...
It was God...
Oh, I...
Quiet! After careful thought, it is clear that...
What is this? What are you doing?
Holger and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
You were not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear Skald?
My Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment. For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children and delude the minds of men. I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd, Jarl, no, that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to play pranks, Holger? Pay the fee, or be exiled.
Great, Jarl. If I may, I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
Kafayı mı yedin lan sen?
Eivor, please.
Geri
Does
zekalı.
this not
Daha
seem unfair?
konuşmaları dinlemedi. Bir de adil karar da vermiyor. Çok sert. De biz var onun yerini biz topladık gelmiş burada artistik yapıyor şimdi ya. Hayır.
Sigurd, the punishment must fit the crime. Your judgment is cruel and unfair.
Cruel and unfair. Oh no. No, you have it backwards. I am the definition of what is fair and what is not. I am your Jarl, the source of all right and wrong, the Lord of justice in this place. Without rank, without order, without a chain of command, life cannot endure. Chaos will reign. Do you understand?
As my brother and my Jarl, I back you, Sigurd. But in the face of injustice, I cannot help but speak.
Have you never in your life known when to hold your tongue, Eivor? Nor defer to those wiser than yourself? My judgment stands. 30 times the sailcloth's value. That is final.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
Allah Allah. Abi Sigurd'un inmesi lazım.
No, I understand. You were well within your rights.
Oğlum kafayı yemiş bu ya. Vallahi kafayı yemiş Tanrı'nın saçmalıklarıyla.
My love.
Tabii.
I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless. Is that a side you've seen?
Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid. But nothing like this. Never, ever like this.
Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own. We're his best hope for healing.
If it is not too late. In the meantime, we press on.
I entered Jorvikshire to meet Halfdan Jarl, and I left a friend of Halfdan the King. We have an oath at last.
Good. Very good.
Good. Good. Başka var mı? Neresi kaldı hocam?
I want to see the Alliance map.
Burası mı kaldı? Umarım bitmiştir artık. Dünyamda da yaptık. Burası kalmış.
What transpires in Gloucestershire?
You may have noticed that Gunnar has disappeared from his forge. He has traveled to Gloucestershire in search of a wife.
A wife?
He is in love.
Aa,
When did this happen?
eş bulmak için
When
mi
doesn't this
gitmişsin
happen
demek?
with our dear lovelorn blacksmith? But there is a bright side. He has asked you to join him.
Join his search for a wife?
And see that he does not make a fool of himself. I believe he thinks that your presence would bolster his image.
Okay.
All right, I'll be Gunner's keeper, if only to bring him back in one piece.
Very generous of you. Make for the town of Gloucester. You will find him there.
Hadi bakalım.
Shall we?
Please, Eivor. Not now.
Abi
Not
Sigurd
with
gitti
Sigurd
lan
there.
işte.
I should go.
Dokunaydı.
You are quite good at this, these Karens. Better than me, that I admit.
Yes.
This one is your masterpiece. A monument to the gods. Now bask in their glory and receive their honor.
The gods rarely have honor.
Well...
They never live in peace. They hardly bat an eye at jealousy, rage, and madness.
Yes, yes. They are perfect.
Oh, Mother was right. Always keep the legs closed.
Your baby is coming. Where's the nearest healer? I will take you.
No need for a healer, love. Just get to the top of that hill. I can do the rest.
What? All the way to the top? And you intend to go alone in your state?
Yes! I'll roll my fat corpse up this hill if need be.
It is too far to carry you like this without hurting your babe. I shall have to take you by horse.
You need not help me, but who am I to look a gift Dane in the mouth?
It is dishonorable to leave a pregnant woman to the elements. Why does the baby's father not come to you?
The baby's father is a god.
Nah.
Mockus of the wood saw me on solstice and wooed me with his song.
You laid down with a god.
Aye, is that so shocking? Mary grew Christ from the touch of God. I heard of a Dane god who lay down with a horse.
Loki, and he was also a horse at the time. You didn't get mounted by a horse god, did you?
No, it was very much a man. A godly man, definitely not a mortal. But I didn't see him by light of day, so who knows?
Yan karakteri iyi yapmışlar ha bayağı. Tamam hadi atla.
Picked up our trail. Hold on.
Hadi gelsene lan.
Anyway, yeah? Child out of wedlock. Oh, I should raise the babe out here. Safe from town gossip. Raising it as a bastard. Oh, they'll talk. Lying with woodland gods and living out in the wilderness. I should become a witch. What do you think, love?
Is that all it takes to become a witch?
We're not far now, love. You can leave me on the steps of the temple if you want. The rest should come naturally.
I'm not leaving you to bleed out or be taken by wolves. If your god lover cannot join you in birth, then I will guide your child out.
I doubt he will. I ran after our little encounter. Thank you, love. You have been kinder to me than my own kin.
We made it to the shrine. Do you think the otherworldly father will be able to find us?
I wasn't impregnated by a god. Just an ordinary man as bored as me. Doubt we want anything to do with this child.
I see. Then we shall focus on the child instead. Breathe deeply and try to relax. This will take time. I will build a tent.
Lan bir çocuk doğurtmadığımız kaldı.
You did a great job. A healthy baby girl. Just hear that cry. Warrior's lungs.
A girl? I have no knowledge of warriors or what to name them. How about your name, then? Little Eivor.
Ermina? I've been looking everywhere. Brand told me you'd run off and I worried the worst. Is that...
This is your god lover? I expected more.
God lover? Should I take that as a compliment on my prowess or an insult to my name?
Go, Mockus. Our families would never approve the union. And if you're to have any reputation, you will forget me.
I think I get to stay in that. I care not about status, and if all we have together is some hut in the woods, then so be it.
A hut in the woods does sound fit for a witch and her babe.
Ne oldu lan? Öldü mü?
In these old worlds, I used to lie down and pray that the leaves would cover me. That I could drag them over me like a blanket and join Cernunos in a bed of leaves. Tuck me in, stranger, with a song.
The sound of Odin stomping on your bones is the only song you'll hear.
Öldü.
I wonder how Halfdan fares, now that he sits on the throne.
Moira may know where Halfdan has gone.
Moira, is something wrong?
Weep for Northumbria.
Is it Halfdan? Has he gotten worse?
His heart is broken. He's a mere shadow of himself. With Faravid lost and his brothers away, he wallows in paranoia and sadness.
I could speak with him. Where is he now?
Wandering the fields of Pitteringa with his beloved Beonton.
I'll find him. Thank you, Moira.
Pitteringa is in the east. Just follow the road to Scarborough.
We need our glorious Halfdan back, strong and sure.
Ya ulan Halfdan. Şimdi söyleyeceğim, yemin ediyorum. Ulan hem
Stand up, Halfdan. I'm taking you back to Jorvik. Up, my lord. You're a king. You're not allowed to sulk. Men bled and died to sit you on that throne. So go, sit.
My brother, Ivar. Did he die well?
He died fighting.
You slew my brother and never said a word. You kept this from me.
It was no secret. Abba knew. Did he not?
Leave me.
I will not. I've come to see you safely home. Now get up.
I mislaid my hammer. I think Beonton ran off with it, but I'm not I'm not well, Eivor.
I'll find your hammer, and then you'll come with me.
I was on my way to Scarborough. If you find my hammer, bring it to me there.
Sokacağım şimdi seni çekeceğine, depresyonuna da. İşimiz gücümüz var, sizinle uğraşıyoruz ya.
Yeah! Sunan, guide me. There's Bjornson, guarding the hammer. Half-drunk needs his hammer.
Buruk nerede ya? Bir oradan oraya gidiyor.
The lighthouse. Halfdan awaits. This hammer is not meant to be thrown, Halfdan. Remember that next time.
My father, Ragnar, he gifted this to me. Took it off a Finnish chief. Still warm with blood when he handed it to me. I had 14 winters.
Ragnar Lothbrok was a great king.
A Finnish arrow killed my mother. A shield maiden she was. As fierce as a wolf swallowing the sun. My father swore to kill the men who took her from us. And he did. 14 against 1. But that was years ago in the east. And this is the west, where my father lies dead. A pile of bones in a pit of snakes.
And here we are, still telling stories of his life and deeds.
How did my brother die?
Eivor.
With his hand on his axe, awaiting the maidens of the battle slain.
Now he drinks at our father's side, awaiting the war at the end of days. Beonton, my boy! Come here, boy!
A dog always forgives, but he needs you home. All of Northumbria does.
Do a last thing for me. Light the beacon for all to see, and let it burn. Thank you, friend. You are always welcome at my hall.
Vay be. Herkes içini gizlen ki başarın tez ki kardeşliği asla tehlikeye atma. Aynen. Vay be. Ya. Mekan çok iyi ya.
What is it you want? Who are you?
What? Allah Allah. Ne oluyoruz ya?
Poison. I need to get out of here. Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Oğlum asmış herkesi, bu ne? Oha. Lan şerefsiz.
I will kill you for that. Have you nothing to say?
yukarı ya. Şimdi balıkları yem yapalım. Yem ol orada.
Show me.
Ona bak, adamlar hep kesip kesip buraya atmış.